Hello YouTubers, welcome to vlog number 101. I'm outside, I've got my smoothie. It's a Friday, I've got my shirt on. Going to be a great day today, oh yeah. So today is only a little bit on the bike, a little row, and some upper body weights. Oh yeah, on that gain train. Because tomorrow we go hard, or at least harder. We're at 3x2k tomorrow with higher rates than the last time. So last time I ended up at 650. I'm hopefully going to start around 650 and end around 520. Just kidding. That's not right. Hopefully end up faster than 650. So, a little bit of a lighter day today. Kind of. Sort of. And then we go again. Okay, let's get to the club. And we've made it to the club. It's a decent day today, but again the sun has decided not to come out to play. So it's a bit overcast. But I'm excited for the workout today, and the video yesterday, the giveaway video, went down really well. The response I got from you guys has been epic. Really looking forward to seeing what I can do in the future. And on Sunday, who gets that blender? Okay, we're gonna change and get to working out. And welcome to Rowing Thoughts today with Buchan as we push off the landing stage. So today I'm just going to talk about just what happened after this workout itself, and then how important it is to do what I'm about to talk about. As you can tell from the title, just taking a step back and listening to your body. Okay, so this session, the stream was pretty strong and a bit wobbly. So, and obviously I'm just not so used to being in a wobbly boat at the moment. My body isn't quite used to it yet. So it kind of magnifies itself when I'm in a boat like that. So, got off the water and just a little bit tight on the back. So I had to do a little bit extra rolling. So nothing bad, just obviously you have to sort of just make sure that everything's okay. Which brought into my mind just making sure that at all times, and which becomes actually quite difficult, you have to listen to your body. Which I've been told by pretty much everyone, but the guys that, so it was John, the real JB Stimps, he had his tonsils out in November, and then unfortunately he's retired from rowing because of his back, and he believes that since he's felt so good after his tonsil surgery, he didn't force it, but he felt so good that he went ahead with a lot of different workouts where maybe his body wasn't ready for it or not used to it yet, so his back sort of got worse and worse. And then unfortunately I had to retire from rowing. And so obviously he said this to me, and it's just kind of make sure, listen to your body. If it's sore one day, just you can take a bit of time just to make sure everything's okay, which I did today. Just, it wasn't bad, it was just definitely noticeable for me. And the same with some of the guys over this past couple of weeks have been getting ill. And it's a case of, okay, am I ill or am I tired? And it can be a really difficult sort of feeling to manage and to adjust to, and to make sure like you make the right decision, because on the one hand you don't want to take a day off and have the coaches think, oh, he's just taking a day off, he's just having a good one and he's not taking it seriously. But on the other hand, you might need that day off to make sure you're okay. So it's a fine balance, and that's what you kind of get into when you're into sort of high level athletics or sport, is you have to be able to judge for yourself where you sit. You can't sort of depend on anyone, because obviously no one's in your head, no one's in your body, you are the only one that understands what you feel. So, and that's what kind of happened in my whole tonsillitis kind of thing. That's why I had to take so much time off, is I kept training, and I was just saying to myself, okay, I'm just a bit tired and I'll get through it. I can have a nap today, I can have a nap tomorrow, I'm just a bit tired and I'll get through. And I never got to feeling like I was at 100%. So I was always just underperforming and just scratching my head why. And then it wasn't until sort of the tonsillitis really flared up again that I was like, okay, now it kind of makes sense. Got the tonsils out and I could breathe better, I felt better, and then it all kind of started to make sense in that regard. And so I was a bit like, oh, okay, so today I thought, okay, my back's a bit like tight, so I'll extra roll out, got the hockey ball out, just an extra roll, and I loosened off fine. But it just really hits home that point where you're kind of like, okay,
it really can affect you, especially like with the example of John Stimpson. He went through the same thing as I'm going through now, and I just have to make sure for me. Yesterday I did 18k, 16k. Today was 16k and on the bike as well. So they are reasonably big days. So I just have to make sure that I'm doing what's good for my body, but at the same time getting fitter. And that is where the fine line kind of it becomes difficult to tell which one is more important. But really, as Jurgen Grobler says, health is your job. And for us, we can't train if we're not healthy, or if we're ill, we can't train. And so that is a big thing. We have to really make sure that we're able to really sort of step on every day and go for it every day. Whereas sometimes if you weren't sort of training 3 times a day, you could get away with operating at 90% or maybe even 80%. But for us, we have to be pushing on or close to 100% most days, which can take a toll on the body. And actually, so you might think our immune systems would be pretty strong, but in actual fact, our immune systems are actually very weak. As we're just finishing off the row here, our immune systems are actually quite weak just because they're put under so much pressure from the training. So pretty much every session we'll do will push the immune system down because of the stress the body's put under. And we're doing 3 a day, and then we go and do a 4-day, 5-day, 1 a day, every day of the week, and then you extend that from days to weeks, weeks to months, and your immune system takes a pounding. And then you introduce even just a small illness can create a big problem, really. So we're always told to be sort of very aware of what we're doing, whether it's washing our hands or making sure we're really aware of sort of if when you're sneezing into your arm and then washing your hands, or if you see someone sneezing using a door handle, maybe avoiding that door handle or wiping it down. Especially when we're traveling, it can be there's a lot of germs when you're traveling. I mean, there's a lot of germs everywhere, obviously, but sometimes when we're training, especially on those camps where we're training a lot of kilometers on the row machine or in the water, the immune system can be really take a hit. So we just have to make sure that we're able to know the signs that if we're ill and we're not just tired, and also know the signs, as you can see here, my back's a bit it's tight, so I'm stretching out, but just making sure really we understand the body and really listen to the body at all times, and try not to be too proud to put your hand up and say, look, I am a bit tired today, or I'm too tired today, or I'm too sore, or I think it's going to be too much today. I need to take a bit of time and have a bit of time off to recover, to relax, to get back to where I was, to get to that 100%. Okay, hope you enjoyed Erg Thoughts for today. See you after.
And we've made it into the crew room after the rowing session on the water with the lads. And now it's breakfast time. Because remember, food is fuel. Again, from George Eden. We've got a big portion of food today. I've got like double of everything for some reason. Excellent. Fuel me for the next. I've also been measuring the seps. Gained 5 centimeters in the seps. Gained 5 centimeters in the chest. Yeah, buddy. Only 25 to go. Oh, let's get it. Okay, I'm going to eat this, recover, and head on to the next session. And we've finished the breakfast time today, and I'm going to got a bicycle to do, and I'm going to meet with DK later on after lunch. I think I might go see the physio too, just to make sure. I'm a little bit tight. Don't want to make things go badly. Just there was a little wobbling in the boat this morning. Just want to make sure it's all good, all loose, so it doesn't get worse. Going to head down to the bike now. Let's get to it. All right. And we've made it back to the crew room for lunch after that interesting erg. Just 2 UT1s, 302 watts and 315 watts. Nice easy UT1s to prepare myself for tomorrow's 3x2Ks, in which I attempt to go quicker than I ever have in the last 3 months on the ergo. So that'll be exciting. Got my spaghetti bolognese for lunch. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm getting filmed while filming. Vlogception. But we're going to eat this, recover, talk to DK before weights. Alright, let's get to it. And that was a fantastic lunch, fantastic spaghetti bolognese. Absolutely delicious. And remember, food is fuel, got to fuel up to maintain the gains. Oh yeah, got some weights to do, but unfortunately, it is by myself today. Fraser is a bit busy today, so unfortunately, he's doing it at a different time. But fortunately, I got some stuff off of ASOS. And it is sweet. Let's see it. Nah, just kidding. Have to stay tuned. This is for Henley. Oh yeah, so you can imagine what I might get for outfits for Henley. I'm a bit ahead of schedule this year, but I saw this on ASOS's website and I thought, I have to get it, I have to get this stuff. Oh yeah. Anyway, weightlifting now. I'll see you after weights. And we've made it outside next to the Yaris. After a wonderful weight session, again unfortunately it was by myself. Excellent upper body day. Like I mentioned before, been making some serious upper body gains. Unfortunately, the legs have not experienced the same gains. But waist, chest, arms, 2+ inches gain. Nice work over the last, so 17th of May, so 15 days of gains. That'd be excellent if that could keep going. But we'll see. Hopefully you enjoyed the erg thoughts. A little bit different, not so full bore, but obviously you have to at some point just take a little bit of time, just think and make sure everything's all right. No matter who you are, just gotta sometimes take that time. But great day today. All panned out okay. Great weight session, interesting row, and good on the bike as well. My UT1 watts are coming up. And that'll be it for the rest of the vlog for today. And remember, if you go back to the 100th vlog to enter the giveaway, it is still open till Sunday. So 2 more vlogs time, or 3 including this one, to enter. Just comment, like and subscribe. Comment on the 100th vlog. Alright. Remember, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Have a good one.